Welcome back, guys. As you guys can see, we're back in Budokai. Just had another update. I want to say two-ish days ago, where some more content was dropped. If you guys aren't up to date, that is what I'm here for. So basically, what was released was a bunch of fixes, a bit of content as well. But the main thing is the Dragon Balls were released, where they can be dropped. They can be collected on Earth and on Namek. I think on Earth it's a less chance than Namek, but I'll have the update log somewhere in the video as usual. Probably around now. I don't know when, but yeah. Alright, here we are with the update log, guys, and as you can see, these are the changes here. As you can see, he fixed, quote unquote, hopefully, double broken arm animation, causing some people to look like a Minecraft villager. Fixed gripping people, causing them to be held at weird angles. You will now have a much more natural grip animation. The previous ones were bugged for when you want to take screenshots and stuff when you expose people. CW. Dragon Balls have been added. They are dropped from alien NPCs on planet Earth and planet Namek at a low rate. They are still in the testing phase, and I do plan on changing the content of squad missions going forward, but this is how it will be for now. The content of squad... Oh, wait, no, that's not right. I just read that. Sorry. That race, who gather all 7 Dragon Balls and wish for their potential to be unlocked, will gain a passive skill, will gain a passive called Super That Race, which will allow them to activate both their eyes and gain better stats, similar to what Granola did. Notes: Super is not a transformation; it is a permanent stat buff, similar to Super Boo. Super stats are here, so you can check these out. The Super stats are from 1 to 1.3, which is health, ki, multiplier 1.2 to 1.4, stamina 1 to 1.3, melee damage 1 to 1.2, ki damage 1.1 to 1.3. Added power awakened form for Namekians. By using Shinron and wishing to have your power unlocked, you awaken this form. Power awakened minimum is 1.7, and max is 2.1. Adjusted shadow scaling. I had made a fatal error that resulted in races with higher form multipliers being able to make far more gains than those with lower multipliers. If a player spawned and hit their shadow while in form, their shadow would match their current BP output. Let's say you have a 2x form and spawn your shadow and fight it. You would be essentially fighting a shadow that is 2 times stronger than your base form and making progress at double the rate of a player who spawned their shadow while in base form. I had thought shadows just matched your BP in base regardless of what your output was, but one of my trusted friends reminded me recently and I decided to check the scaling. Nice. Adjusted how fatigue is accumulated. Players who have a high BP gain multiplier, such as LSSJ, who have 1.5 times gains, also gain fatigue at a rate that is at 1.5. As well, a race with only 1 times BP gain would be gaining fatigue at a much slower rate, which could create skewed data, when it comes to comparing how much fatigue and BP a certain player can expect to gain while playing or sparring. I have changed this so now races should gain fatigue at a much more consistent rate, with fatigue and BP not being so linearly connected. Adjusted how leeching works to prevent leech trading. When you spar with an opponent, their form multipliers will not be taken into account when determining how much you leech off of them. It would be the same leeching multiplier whether your opponent is in form or in base. That's all he's going to say. Absorption has been added. If you're a Majin, you learn absorption pretty early on. You can just hit your shadow a bit to learn it. Absorb: when gripping an opponent, you have a 33% chance to absorb them and gain 5% of their BP as your own. 5%. It's crazy. You can absorb up to a maximum of 50k BP with no cooldown. Upon reaching 50k BP of absorbed BP, you will transform into a super boo if you have a negative or neutral karma. Okay. It does not work on players who are under 5k BP, as this is intended to protect fresh spawns, which is a W. Super boo stats are: health multiplier is 1.445, stamina multiplier is 1.15, ki multiplier is 1.35, melee damage multiplier is 1, ki damage multiplier is 1.1, and if you are lethal and have absorbed BP, you will lose it upon being killed with lethal blows. You can also absorb skills, but it is rare. Currently the only ones you can absorb are Finger Beam, High Speed Rush, and Double Sunday. Disclaimer: I do not want absorbed oh wait, I read that wrong. I do want absorb to also steal players' clothes and have a chance to absorb more skills when it is done successfully. However, due to item duping concerns and potential for bugs to occur, this will need to come at a later update. Fix gains back to what they were prior to this update. Prior to this update, BP gain / progression was heavily hit based, meaning spamming things like melee moves on your shadow was meta. Only a few players realized this, and therefore it created an unfair advantage. This has been changed, and melee and beam spam is no longer the meta for BP game. I advise you all just to fight normally. W. Made it so you will acquire no fatigue when fighting Beerus and Broly, so you do not lose a life during the fight. Reduce the fight duration to 5 minutes instead of 10 for Beerus and Broly, and slightly up the gains. Nice. And that is the update log. Back over to past me, who is probably, I don't know, finna go fight the NPCs to see if he can grab a Dragon Ball or something. I don't know, but yeah, let's switch back. Sorry. Okay. We'll get to that when we get to that. But yeah, the Dragon Balls are within the game. I'm gonna see if I can get a drop from one of the NPCs so I can show you. If you haven't seen it already, hopefully I can kind of show you guys right now. But I'm gonna fly over here to these NPCs and possibly try to get a drop. Alright, and here we are at the NPCs. I'm gonna try and get this drop. But as you can see, I didn't get a Dragon Ball drop, but you know, if you continue to do the squad missions, you'll eventually get a drop, and you just keep doing that over and over till you get, you know, 7 or however, you know, many you have already. There are also other ways, you know, to get Dragon Balls as well, which include gripping, killing someone, and taking, you know, what they have. It'll automatically give you their Dragon Ball in their inventory once you kill them off. Or if someone's doing a transaction like, you know, your boy was doing in OG Budokai, you can maybe snag that Dragon Ball from whoever's doing that. And yeah, I mean, but there's many ways you can acquire, you know, these Dragon Balls. So yeah, that's I think there are there are a couple wishes. There's I want to get rich, which will give you about 100,000 zenny. There's I want to become stronger wish, and I'm not sure how much it gives you. Maybe I think it's like 10,000 for that wish. And there's it's the Cerealian. I never know how to say it, bro, but they have a specific wish where they unlock their potential and it'll give them, you know, buff stats. So there's that, and we'll go over it with the log wherever I put it. I don't know where it'll be, but as usual, you know, the log, we'll go over that and I'll explain, you know, what's all in there. But the wishes, there's a few wishes with the Dragon Balls. You know, there's money. If you're in a limit break, you can wish. It's a specific wish in there. If you're on a limit break, you can use that wish and it'll finish the limit break for you. There's a wish to get more lives. which is that I think the immortal one. I wish to be immortal, which means you'll get another life, and so on and so forth. So I mean, it's a pretty good. I mean, I love it. It's updates are just coming. You know, you love to see it. So I'll try to have some. I've been slacking lately. I'm not gonna lie. I've been trying to keep up with my BP grind on my main slot and on this slot and other slot. Trying to keep up in general, while also trying to, you know, do other things like in my personal life or trying to record. So it's all kind of it's all kind of colliding, and I'm trying to, you know, work things out, you know, the best way I can. So with that said, I'm trying to see. Let me look at the log really quick. There's absorption now, so you got to make sure, you know, you watch out for that. Majins also have their form, which is the Super Boo form, which is awesome. I think you either have to have negative or neutral karma to have it. I think. I'm not too sure. I really don't remember, but you can absorb skills as well. And I know people was kind of upset at the gains. So he changed it back. And there was a lot of people complaining about the gains, so he changed it back to the previous update. He reduced the time limit on the bosses, Broly and Beerus, from 10 to 5 minutes because people were losing lives and wiping within the bosses. So yeah, it's a lot of good stuff in here. And as I said, there will be the update log section, and I will also have you know, videos coming out about other stuff, maybe like a Zenny grind guide or stuff like that. And let me know down below other things you guys like to see, and I'll try to work on that as best as I can, you know, whenever I can. So it'll also give me more ideas, you know, to work with as well, with feedback from you guys and things like that. So yeah, with that said, man, there's it's a lot, you know, to work with in this update. Hopefully get a lot more in the coming weeks and months, and I'm sure we will. Your boy's hard at work. Love to see it. But like I said, there's a lot of fixes. Cerealians got their, you know, their buff. They got the Boos, the Dragon Balls. Leeching has been kind of adjusted. There are only certain moves and skills that Boos can absorb. I think it's Finger Beam, High Speed Rush, and Double Sunday. I'm not sure if you guys can see the notes here, but they're on my screen. Probably not. Let me see. And also the absorption process. It's only only a 33% chance instead of the original 50% chance of absorbing somebody. So that's incredibly new. The chances are lowered, but it also kind of gives other players who are getting absorbed the chance to survive that process. So like I said, Dragon Balls, a lot of fixes, a lot of changes. Boos, Cerealians, leeching fixes, stuff like that, BP gains, and more to come. And I'm truly excited. As I said in the other video, truly excited, but Budokai is better than it's ever been, and I'm sure it'll only get better. Aside from, you know, a few players in the player base who can do a bit extra stuff, you know, to freshies, but other than that, the early grind is obviously always gonna be tough. So yeah, man, I wish you guys luck. Hope you guys enjoyed these kind of videos. I'll also have a bit of content videos coming out soon as well, where I just kind of grind on one of my slots or whatever. Like I said, I do have my oob. Also, I forgot about that. Oobs cannot get absorbed. Like they're basically free from absorption pretty much. So if anyone tries to absorb them, it is a no-go for them. So if you're an oob, you're in luck with that. So like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoy videos like this, make sure you guys show your boy some love, subscribe. We're inching closer to our 500 subscriber goal, so if you guys could do that for me, it would mean a lot to me. So you know, your boy will still stay on this grind as much and as long as I can. And I hope you guys, excuse me, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And with that said, also I also got my form on this slot. I forgot. Yeah, I'm a legendary Super Saiyan, by the way. But yeah, like I said, with that said, man, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Show your boy some love. You know, it mean a lot to me. Glory to the Most High, praise to the Most High. Without him, nothing at all would be possible. So I love him, and I love you guys. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. And I'll see you guys when I see you. I'll have some kind of content coming in the next few days. I hope. Hopefully nothing gets in the way. And yeah, hope you guys, you know, like this. And yeah, I'll see you guys. I'll stop prolonging the video. So yeah, let's go. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Are y'all chasing
I don't know
me?
how they're
didn't do
going.
anything. Alright, now get out. Look.
What?
I didn't do nothing, bro.
Shoot
What
him!
did I do?
Shoot him! Shoot him! Why you?
Yo.
These players can't
bro.
do
Bro,
anything
you
to
see
you.
me?
They're just, for some reason,
Damn.
bro has no fucking problem. They all just
I have
pulled
no
over.
stars.
Like
I'm like,
they just boxed us for no
damn,
reason.
get off my dick. Dumbass police. Get out of the way.
No, these cops are dumb as
Get out of the
hell.
way.
What the hell is
Move.
this?